Why aren't depressed people worried about flat tires? Because they are always carrying despair. What's good, people? Once again, welcome to the Sense of Self podcast, the epitome of edutainment, where we turn anything into a conversation. As always, I'm your host. My name is Kip Cascade. How has your day been? How has your Tuesday been? Have you been sent those viewers pictures? Anyway, it's Tuesday and a good day to be doing a podcast. And I hope your Monday was good. I hope ushamalizana kukas how Monday should be scrapped out and be declared a weekend. Anyway, it's another good day to bring you some good vibes. And guys, did you hear that the world was to end yesterday? On 20th, Kenyans, we have a lot of free time. we should look for work. We should work on that. Kamsa. This Chile claimed that she was visited and she prophesied that the world was going to end and we should sell all our belongings. And that wasn't strange. It isn't a strange thing nowadays. Anything for content. People are doing anything for content as long as it is relevant to you only. But what had me was the comment section. I went to the comment section and I was on the floor literally laughing. Hey, Bona, we think too much. We're thinking too much. We are using a lot of our brains. Hey, this guy said that since now we are selling our things, since now you are saying that the world is going to end, we should sell our things. Now, tunafaa kuzia nani wenye hawaendi. Trying to think of it. Huyu mtu alifikiria sana because anyway, to what brought us here. So I was scrolling through some things here, and I came across a question that was posted or a post to some people, and it said that at what age did you realize that life was hard? And it got me thinking for quite some time. Am I in a position to really tell if life is hard? Have I really been subjected to situations that had me, now this is hard? And I was reading the comments and I was like, damn, people out here are going through a lot of things and they can do anything, literally anything to have a normal life. And you are here complaining of the smallest thing that happened to you. I think that would be very unfair when put in certain circumstances as those guys have been. I bet you guys have seen that reel where different kids from different places are asked what is the one thing they wish for. And I can say the fortunate ones were saying how they would wish for $1 million, a lot of money, big cars, big houses, and whatnot. And on the other end, there were these kids who were wishing just for a piece of bread. Another one was wishing for a meat, which she hadn't ajakula for like an year now. And another one was wishing for his father to be alive just to tell him how much he loved him. And I was like, damn, the things you see as common things to you, so to some, they're really, really dying to have them. But I think what stood out for me in the comment section for that question that was imposed to those guys, it was that despite the challenges they went through, what life had subjected them to, from some said from a tender age, they managed to come out alive. They didn't have a thought of giving up at any point, though some said that it crossed their mind not once that they wanted to give up and say, you know what, this life is nothing. What are we living for? And they were on the verge of giving up. But The will and drive they had and seeing what effect it would bring to their family and friends and even the siblings, it gave them the energy to push through. One thing about life it has is that it has never been easy. It is only us who get better. There was a person saying, life is like walking through a lake. It starts shallow and you enjoy the feel of water on your feet. The experience is new and pleasant. The sensations are crisp and unwilted. It is a bliss and you cannot wait to get to the center. After all, that is where the water is the deepest. But as you progress closer, it gets hard to walk. The water doesn't feel so good anymore. It is tiring. You need to be cautious. You see the crocodiles around, and the coolness of the lake does nothing to distract. You walk fast and to get to the end as quickly as possible. You look at the closer end and you want to lie down. You cross the low, shallow bits with relative ease. However, you are too engrossed in thinking about the deep waters you just crossed or too focused on finishing this journey that you forgot to enjoy the tranquility before it ends. Yeah, it is true. It is still true that life gets harder as we grow. But why won't it? Aren't we more engaged and capable than how we were when we were young? What challenged us yesterday is now becoming a boring daily routine. So we look for something else to tickle our mind, something probably hard. We move on. As we move on, we forget to applaud our little achievement. Sadly, we let our mind ponder on the hardship preceding those and take more pleasure in complaining about them than in celebrating our success. We forget and simply stop finding wonder in the world around us. It is upon us to sprinkle our hard lives with a bit of delight and joy. If you look beyond the crocodiles, you may learn to swim or better yet build a boat. Why is life so hard? I can say because we are humans. We are it's the human part of us that is seeing life as hard. We are full of emotions, desires, needs, and fear. We have bodies that are susceptible to disease and injuries. We need food, we need shelter, and human connection to thrive. We spend our lives filling these needs. Sometimes, however, our assessment of our needs is based on the judgment around us. We evaluate our happiness by comparison. We decide we need the same amount of money that our neighbors or friends or family have. We judge the size of our home, the size of our bank account, the nature of our relationship, and our health based on what we see on social media and televisions. Everyone on social media is happy. Everyone on social media is in a great relationship. Everyone on social media is very healthy or very, very fit or very happy or having a miracle cure and making great deal of money online. I think life is hard because we are worried and fearful that we ourselves have not done well in our lives. We are concerned that we are not living up to our potential, living up to our dreams and working in our passions or planning for retirement if you are wanting to planning for retirement. Life is hard because we want more and believe that we are already failing. We are sure that we are supposed to know our passion and that if we do what we love, the money will follow. In reality, we are doing fine. We are humans and in a world full of challenges and gifts. At times, we have to deal with the human struggle. At times, we can recognize how blessed we are. This an old story about two shoe salesmen who were sent to a remote country to sell shoes. One salesman wrote back to his company, "I'm not going to be able to sell the shoes here. No one wears any." The other salesperson wrote back and said, "Great opportunity to sell shoes here. No one has any." Same situation, but different reaction. All of us go through difficult times in our life. Some sees it as a major setback that takes over their life. Others sees the same setback as a challenge and as a chance to learn, to grow, and to embrace all of life, not just certain parts of it. Life will be hard. I think life will be hard if that is the only way we view it. If we are truly honest with ourselves, no matter who you are, where you live, and whatever your income and status, we all have asked these questions. You wake up in the morning, you're ready to go for your office, then, or ready to do your thing, then your coffee, tea, or whatever you're having spilled on your outfit the first thing in the morning as you are rushing out of the door. And also to the question of why did my best friend get sick and pass away unexpectedly? Why did this and this happen? And such and such a question. For all of us, we start to think we were dealt a bad hand as one thing after another knocks us down, and we fear what tomorrow will bring. It is easy and yes, understand and it's very understandable to feel that life is against us, especially when you factor in 24/7 negative social media reporting that that you are not alone. What is the way out though? Hiding in your bedroom only always used to escape reality for a brief time. We all tried it, but you eventually have to face the world in the long run. Life is hard if that is the only way we view it. Changing our perspective just might be the first thing we can do to change or shift our thoughts to living a more happier or peaceful life. We tend to live in a rigid life. We get up each morning with our daily routine. We eat, we work, take care of our family business if we have that, and we go to bed knowing that tomorrow will be exactly the same day as the day before. If anything interferes with our life playlist, it usually comes across as a problem normally viewed as hard. When we focus on the positive, life, I think, will feel easier. When we focus on feeling alone, being alone, and all we do not have, life is hard. When we are grateful for the love we do, we draw more love into our lives. We might be ill, but we are not alone. We might struggle for money, but we are surrounded by love. We might be lonely, but we can reach out and build a community. We have options, and this makes life possible. And in fact, it is often the struggle that gives us a sense of value, strength, and wonder. Most things really worth having are a bit of struggle. A college degree takes work. Marriage takes work. Anything you're doing takes work. Anything you want to achieve takes work. Our health is good when we pay attention to our bodies. And yes, work on being healthy. Sometimes the struggle is exactly what humans need to grow and live well. Know that you will have success and failures. Become informed before you make a decision. Do the research and find informations. Start small. Once you have mastered these little steps, you can grow from there. And one thing, expect to have success in slow increments. Know that you have a few failures mixed in with your success. And guys, that is how it goes. Accept it and accept yourself in the process. And guys, have a wonderful week ahead. See you on the next. Toodles. Bye bye.